Well, here we are, the middle of December. I'm winding down. I've got my Breathe t-shirt on. I have just spent the morning playing with my beautiful granddaughter, Eleanor, and wanted to come on here and be super authentic as I record the last solo podcast of 2023. And I was thinking to myself last night, I'm going to look back on this year. I've got a list in front of me, and I just want to go through 2023 with you. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same. You know, mastering the art of heart in life and leadership is really that work-life integration. And just looking back at my schedule and things that I've done and people I've seen and places I've gone, it's so fun to look back and see, wow, 12 months of intentional activity, progression, barriers, obstacles, valleys, peaks, all the things. So January 2023, oh my gosh, I was knee deep into writing my book, coaching lots of clients, continuing on season 4 of this amazing podcast that I love to do. Working on my vestibular assessment lab that I co-own in London, Ontario, and it's located inside St. Joseph's Hospital, and it's within Lawson Research. Being asked to do yoga again and going to the gym and continuing my own personal and professional development. February, I'm going to say up to my waist now in my book. Deep writing, all the things. Took a week off, returned to Los Cabos, Mexico with my husband, and we decided to celebrate our 30th wedding anniversary early. And also, why not all year? Why does it have to be one day? Coaching, yoga, the podcast, working on the lab, all the things. It's just so neat to see the trends and the behaviors of in a pattern. March 9th, submitted my manuscript. What an emotional day. What a feeling of accomplishment. What an overall feeling of a cathartic experience. Like it was done. I still to this day can't believe it's done. Teaching yoga. I also went and did my level 3 Reiki because I love to learn. I participated in a wedding for a gentleman who's special in my heart, and he married his husband at City Hall. A new experience for me. I've never attended a wedding at City Hall, and it was absolutely beautiful. April and May was my catch-up months with my friends because I had been writing from September of 2022 right till submission of my manuscript in March. And all my friends, they're just like family. They knew I was knee deep. I had text messages of support and to keep going. I joined the Chamber of Commerce. I enjoyed another session at Fanshawe College, teaching my leadership series for the Lawrence Kinlan School of Business. And again, coaching my amazing executive and leadership clients. June was a tough month. It was a tough month, but it had lots of positives. I had to say goodbye to a dear friend in May. And in June, I was one of 7 people that gave a eulogy at her funeral, which was super special. Talk about a heart-centered moment. It was tough. I returned to attending conferences for coaching and med rehab. I traveled to the States to see 3 clients, snuck in a few days to reunite with a friend I haven't seen for a very long time. That was super special for me. July, vacationing at Long Point on our boat, always a special moment. And the fun part of the book, designing the cover, the aesthetics, picking all the things, having fun in the lab, working on marketing, doing different things. We went to BC for our granddaughter's first birthday, and we rented this amazing executive home overlooking the Pacific Ocean. And our whole family got to live together for a week. And it was just a spectacular memory that is going to be engraved on our hearts forever. And it's a first birthday party we'll never forget for Eleanor. And I love the summer. I just, it's those sunrises and sunsets and hearing the wind and being on the lake and just all the special things that summer gives us. It's such a small season, but it's so impactful. September, returning to Fanshawe to teach again for the fall semester and celebrated my 30th wedding anniversary. And I made it special because that's the date that I did my soft launch of my book, The Heart-Centered Leadership Playbook, continued to coach and signed an amazing contract. And I'm going to be working with a company out of the UK in 2024. More to come on that. October, continued to teach at Fanshawe, and my fireside chat started for people within organizations that hired me to come in and speak to their leadership teams. And we had anywhere from 25 to 45 people. We bought a new boat. We celebrated Canadian Thanksgiving, and I mailed and signed lots of books. It was all about books, books, books. And then November 1st, oh my goodness, my official book launch at the London Club. We had 115 people show up. It was just an amazing night. I have a big copy of my book that hangs right above me here on my desk. And everyone that attended signed around my book. And I'm still to read all these signatures. And it's just a reminder that I took a dream that sat in my heart for 30 years and it's done. And I look at that book every day and I still pinch myself. I was asked to co-MC the little pink dress event, which was super special. And our friend Michelle that passed away was honored that night at this special event. I reunited with my high school, Montcalm Secondary, and I'm chatting with the vice principal, Miss Noss, and I'm hoping to go back and do a talk at my high school with my book. I've continued to do fireside chats. So from the beginning of October till the end of November, I did 21 fireside chats, and I have many booked for 2024. December, I'm recording this on the 15th. The first 2 weeks have just been a wind down with clients, seeing friends, going to parties, enjoying having our granddaughter here. And the full wind down for me will be done on December 20th. And I guess the message that I want to kind of close out the year with is I will always continue to master the art of heart in life and leadership. Heart-centered leadership is about honoring your connection with people, but it has to start with yourself and honoring who you are through self-care and self-love, which really is the equation and foundation to having and knowing and utilizing your own self-awareness and all the things that come with that. I always joke and say I love a level of obscurity, which I do. And I'm just going to continue with my head held high into 2024. And I sincerely wish and hope that my book continues to make a ripple effect in the world for all levels of leadership. It doesn't matter who you are, what your role is. If you have initials after your name, you need nothing after your name to be kind in this world. And I think if the world needs anything right now, it's a bit of hope, a bit of prayer. And I hope there's some healing that comes for the holiday season for those of you that are listening to this. And I just want to thank you for listening to Imperfect, the Heart-Centered Leadership. It's near and dear to my heart. I'm excited for the 2024 season, continuing season 4. And then next summer, we'll be launching with season 5. I just can't believe it. Time is our richest commodity, and boy, does it go fast. So from my home to yours, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I wish everyone a healthy and happy season with your family and friends. And thanks for being part of our Imperfect family. And I will see you back here in 2024. Take care.